Hi, it's Gemma here. I hope you're having a great day. Today I thought I would read day 202 of the Secret Daily Teachings by Rhonda Byrne. Observe a person's car, and you will learn something about its owner. The cars that are sparkling clean are evidence that their owners appreciate them. The cars that are very dirty and messy are not being appreciated. One person is attracting even better cars, the other is attracting lesser cars. Appreciation for the things you have is using the law of attraction intelligently. Now, I find that that's a great experience for any time, any situation, any place. If you have a household or you just have a select room that is really just your own, you'll know when you're not feeling great by how disorganized or untidy it may be. If you're an extremely tidy person and you are slightly decluttered, to someone that's like, an okay cleaner, like myself, I'm like a semi-clean, I'm a pretty clean person. I'm definitely clean, but my room can be quite untidy. Now, when I can feel myself feeling unwell or stressed and stuff like that, my room gets even more messy. Whereas when I feel like I want to be clear of mind, or I feel clear of mind, I seem to want to clean and sort out my room and sort out my life. So it's very interesting that expression has come along. For cars, yeah, it's hard because, I guess, no, that makes sense too, because it's not that hard to clean your car either. I've always been the type of person to not leave a lot of stuff in my car just because I've never really needed it, whereas had friends and family that have needed to kind of like live out of their cars because they have such a busy, crazy life, but it always used to be organized, but you would not know if it was untidy or it was just like their whole half of their life was in there. So yeah, that's a very interesting one today. I know for myself that makes sense to me when I'm feeling out of sorts, that my room is untidy. So I put that into my room rather than the car part of it. But yeah, that's my interpretation. I think that's really interesting. So it's kind of like appreciating it is true. You really should appreciate what you own and what you have. And I think in terms of space, as long as you're looking after your stuff, that's okay. But yeah, that's the way I see it, is I feel like, yeah, when you're out of sorts, you seem to identify stuff being unclean or clean more, just as a perception of mine. I know this doesn't necessarily include what the daily teaching is talking about, but it does make sense, especially externally, I guess, and how you want to be viewed too. Isn't it interesting? If people don't care about their car and stuff and they want it to be dirty or whatever, it's because they don't really care what people think in a sense. And then cars that are pristine and clean, they care about how they appear and how they come across, and so they appreciate and value their stuff more. I feel like in essence sometimes a dirty car doesn't mean that they don't value it. I feel like it can also mean that that's their like state of being in a sense at that time. But I can definitely understand it being like appreciating it and wanting it to be clean. That makes sense as well. So yeah, interesting. I've interpreted this daily teaching way differently from what I normally have. What do you think of this? Do you agree with that in terms of your use of car and how you use your car? How clean do you keep it inside and outside? I'd love to hear. Have a great day, everyone. See ya.